jacks with edible garden growers, and I'm guessing you have fungus gnats, and that's why you clicked on this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how I personally deal with fungus gnats. The biggest thing is you're probably overwatering. Fungus gnats thrive in really wet environments, so if you can let your soil dry out, you're going to benefit a lot from that and reducing your numbers, and you can even eradicate it through this method if this is an option that you have. In my situation, I just started some pepper seed trays, so I don't have the ability to let my soil fully dry out because I need to keep the soil nice and moist. So in this situation, I'm going to be using some beneficial insects called Stratiolaelaps. They're a soil-dwelling mite that go after the soil-dwelling stages of thrips, fungus gnats, and some other fun stuff. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm out here in Clackamas at Evergreen Grower Supply. I'm very thankful I've got a beneficial insect distributor very close to my house. There we go. Currently fighting some fungus gnats right now in my pepper trays. It came from the tent that's in my basement up to my grow space in my dining room. Got all of my seed trays going. I'm just seeing just a small handful of fungus gnats, but that's how it starts, and then all of a sudden it's a full-on problem. So picked up some of these guys, Stratiolaelaps. They are a soil-dwelling mite. I'll typically apply these as a preventative every couple months, just to be safe, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go to war now. But I'm really not concerned because it's not even remotely a problem. I'm just seeing the early stages of it, and these guys will take care of that issue for me. So I just got home with the Stratiolaelaps mites. If you're dealing with issues with thrips, fungus gnats, root aphids, mites, these guys are great. They hang out in the soil. They attack the soil stages of a lot of different pests like thrips. Now I got a fungus gnat flying in my face. They work great with fungus gnats. If you've got like two-spotted spider mites that are hanging out in the leaves, they fall down to the soil. Look after those as well. So let's get to applying.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he described by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
So I just finished applying the Stratiolaelaps mites, got the humidity domes back on. If this is something that you're considering trying, I recommend be patient. This is not a quick fix like a pesticide is. It's not an instantaneous solution. It can take a couple days to a couple weeks, depending on how bad the issue is, depending on how many beneficials you got, what the good bug to bad bug ratio is. So just because you get them and they don't work day 2, day 3, maybe even day 4 or 5, do not get discouraged. Either A, it's going to take some more time, or B, maybe you didn't apply enough. But if you follow the recommendations for what these distribution companies like Evergreen Grower Supply recommends, then you shouldn't have any issues. So I just finished applying these guys. One thing you want to do before you apply them is you want to rotate the bag, shift it, get the contents to move around. That makes sure that all the bugs are evenly distributed throughout the container. Once I'm done with this, I'll then just stick it in a pot, let it sit there for a couple days just to make sure all the bugs have crawled out and got to where they want to go. I'll be making some more videos on pest management as the season continues, and as I'm buying more bugs, I'll film and explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I think a lot of people get caught up in what do I spray, and I don't think that's the right approach. Spraying should be your absolute last thing you go to, whereas I see a lot of people not even knowing what pests they're dealing with and they resort immediately to spraying. I'm not a fan of that. I haven't used pesticides in 4 years, and I am happy to explain everything that I know and share the experiences that I've had with beneficial insects, what's worked, what hasn't worked. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for some more videos, and have a good one.